Hello, Leroy. How are you today?
Doing good, thank you.
That's awesome. That is so great. Well, I want to welcome you back to session two. Um, and I want to kind of revisit what we spoke about in our beginning session when we first met and when I went over the confidentiality agreement and everything with you. So, how, since the last session, have you been able to tap into like some coping skills for your depression?
Well, yes, I was feeling a little better just for the fact that now I am talking my feelings with someone.
That's great. That is so awesome. So tell me a little bit more about how the feelings, what brought on the feelings of you feeling great. I know with you saying that you're speaking with a counselor in training now, but give me some ideas of what those feelings are for you now. So I want to know what are some of those feelings that is making you or causing you to feel better about, being in counseling and what has brought those feelings about over this past weekend.
Sure. Well, I can start saying that for me it's important to know that what I am telling you is confidential,
Absolutely.
so I can talk my feelings with someone in a safety mode that will be there between you and me. And then the fact that you explained me that you're going to help me, and I think that I need help. So that is like a hope, like a little fading light, but at the end is a light that help is on the way,
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess.
So what I hear you saying is that you have that glimpse of hope that help is there, is in place to help you. Is it through your depression? Is it helping with the separation anxiety that you're experiencing from your son, being off to college? Give me more details about that.
Yeah, um, I believe that when a parent, in my case, I am a male parent, but it could happen to a mom, when they have all their life attached to the kid, meaning that I just grew my kid since the very, very early childhood and all his life because I am a single dad. So by the day when I have to face the fact that he wanted to go, I cannot stop it, but it hurts
Absolutely.
because I was thinking why he want to go if we have been around together all the time, and or I was being for him. So it seems like I realized that I was getting so close with my kids,
Absolutely.
and I didn't have another network
Mm-hmm.
of friends or family that I can hang up with
Okay.
but my kids. So when I lost this, then I started feeling isolated,
Mm-hmm.
and then little by little I started feeling bad, um,
Okay.
upset for life, why it has to be like that, and those kind of things. And in general, that
Okay.
was something like I was feeling,
Okay.
and then I realized that my peace of mind was being captive for this fact that he was gone, and then I
Absolutely.
was not functioning the way that I used to. So that's the reason why I look for help.
Okay. So what you're saying is that basically your social supports or your social connection with people that may be a family member, or would you say just associates or friends, you kind of lost that connection or that bonding with those type of people. What can I have more information on, like why that social connection was broken?
Well, I shouldn't say that it's broken,
Okay.
but I, without notice, I choose
Mm-hmm.
to support myself from my kids than from my family.
Absolutely.
So, in other words, I just disappear from their side, but that was something that I choose because I was so happy and comfortable with my kids.
Okay.
I didn't realize that the kids they grow in the natural process of life.
Absolutely.
They look for their independence. And then when I got to this realization that the time was here, we came here, so then I found myself disconnected from my family and friends and also disconnected from my kids, and then I started feeling this sensation of isolation and sadness.
Okay. So during this isolation period, what are some things that you were able to do to probably, I want to say, dissipate those feelings? What are some things that worked at first and some things that you say, well, not too much and I really need another helping hand to get me through this?